So yeah, the total you would have made in just a few days would have been more than $1,000. What's up, NFTpreneurs? Welcome to this new video. Today we're going to talk about alpha calls, alpha callers, alpha discords, and so on. Now, if you don't know what alpha is, it's basically precious information that you can get yourself, but would take a lot of time. So people call this alpha out so that anyone with that specific privilege can access that information in the shortest amount of time possible. Now, there are some alpha groups that charge several Ethereum to join their alpha Discord. And they are private channels with smart minds discussing NFTs and calling projects before they blow up. So I decided to do something. I wanted to test out all of them. Yeah, you heard that right. All of them, but only the free functionalities that they offer. To see where you could start with no investment without purchasing any NFT in order to join their groups and how much you can make out of it at the end. Of course, it's going to be a little bit too hard to do all of them in one video. So this is just the beginning of a series, but let's get started. So I'll be basically doing this in reverse alphabetical order because why not? And I started with Zerk Pass, ZenApe, ZenAcademy, and Zerk Pass. And here are the results after 4 days of trying them out. So let's start with Zerk Pass. It has 1,600 members. Only 319 are pass holders, so have access to the actual channels. And when it comes to the free functionalities, we can just see a general chat over here. Nothing much going on here. And people sharing their wins. Probably they are just going to be called and discussed in the private channels that only holders have access to. However, they do have some exclusive videos that you can go and check. These are, I suppose, created by the founder of this project, given that it's like the same guy. And apart from upcoming whitelist bots and some random links, YouTube videos, as I said, there's nothing much going on here. So in 4 days, I followed the alpha in these channels and I got $0 out of it. Let's go on with ZenApe. Now, I found this way more helpful compared to the previous one. Let's just break it down. Of course, they have the announcement. They have this, which is a chat, but for the voice chat. The general chat is basically the Jungle Lounge, and I got some alpha in here, but I'm going to disclose this just in a few minutes. They have this cool thing, which is Zen Task. Then they have a channel for mental health and just verification for the exclusive channels. But overall, the structure is pretty straight to the point. Now, here are the results. ZenApe Day 1, pretty much nothing happened. I followed through some calls, but it was just speculation. Day 2, someone called, like quite a few people called Ape Dog, as you can see, and the mint was free, plus gas, of course, which was very low because the contract was optimized. And the floor reached 0.06. So yeah, about $60 profit. Then they also talked about Web4Dead, which sold out very quickly, and they announced it, like people started talking about that in the free chat as soon as it was minting, actually. And it sold out in a few seconds. The floor went to 0.04 real quick, and then it collapsed some days later, but still, that's a $40 profit. That's pretty much it for ZenApe. I'm sure I missed something because in order to keep up with all of them, for sure I missed some messages, but it's quite good, around $100 profit for both projects. Now things get juicy here because we get to ZenAcademy. The founder is Zeneca, which is one of the biggest NFT player. You should follow him on Twitter if you don't already. But what happened? Day 1, they called Moon Runners. It was a free mint plus about 0.03 Ethereum gas, so from $20 to $30. And that day, the floor reached 0.23 Ethereum. That is $200. Pretty much no other projects have been called that day, but on day 2, they called an alpha about Moon Runners. Again, that was something that was disclosed before the masses knew about that. So that's why it was alpha. And after that announcement, or at least people talking about it in the general chat, the floor reached 0.34 overnight. On the same day, they called Kiko. It was minting for free. The gas was 0.01. Amazing, super optimized as a contract, so basically $10. And the floor reached 0.02. So not a big profit, but still a profit. They also started talking about Ledger NFT drop. I registered for the pre-mint. So I think this is gonna be big, but I didn't know about this at all. And just reading in the chat, I found it out. And as you can see, I got into pre-mint. Now for the next days, the chat started talking about a few projects, but I noticed it was only after they reached about the all-time high for that time. The best thing is Moonrunners went to 0.7 plus Ethereum. So from free to $700 profit. Now, last alpha group that I checked, NFT Wizards. The public chat, as you can see here, is available, but nothing much going on here. At least I didn't find anything interesting in the course of those 4 days that I tested out. However, in the public alpha channel, they do have some very interesting information that their team creates. Analysis, tools, a little bit of everything. So you have to check it out because it's very good information. I was pretty surprised. And they are also hiring. Is that something that you'd be interested in? So yeah, the total you would have made in just a few days would have been more than $1,000. This is the alpha that I tried out for 4 days and the results, but we have many more to go. So if this is something that you're interested in, you can just reach out to me if you want additional information. I'm always available. You find the link in my description. If you're looking for the next alpha groups, you just have to wait. Yeah, you have to wait for the next video. So yeah, thanks guys for watching and see you in the next one.